Om Shanti, good morning. Today we'll revise Bhagavata's Murli of 20th March 2012. Baba talks about especially the power of contentment. The title of the Murli is Imbibe the power of contentment in your face and activity and become the same as Father Brahma. Remain constantly happy and share happiness. Today, Bapdada is seeing his children, the jewels of contentment, who are in front of him, and also those who are in distant places. Each child, sparkling with his power of contentment, is smiling and celebrating a meeting. This power of contentment is the greatest power of all, and this is why there are all attainments within it. The jewels of contentment, who imbibe the power of contentment, are loved by the self, loved by the Father, and also loved by the family. Because where there is contentment, all the powers are merged in that contentment. When there is contentment, all the powers are merged in that contentment. As a soul, as a spiritual being, when we are completely in love with Baba, it's like there are no more desires left. Then the soul is completely content. The soul can easily just watch drama as drama and not be influenced by it. And so today Baba deeply explains about this power of contentment. Baba says the atmosphere of the power of contentment spreads everywhere. Souls who are jewels of contentment can never be defeated by Maya. Maya herself is defeated. Souls who are jewels of contentment can make everyone's heart belong to them. Jewels of contentment souls experience the different forms of upheaval of Maya and matter as though they are watching a cartoon show. The scenes of upheaval seem to be like a cartoon show. So does each of you children experience yourself to be full of the power of contentment in this way? As if all the emotions are eliminated. I just watch the drama as a cartoon show because there are no desires. When the soul is content, then there are no desires in the story. And then the soul can watch the story as a cartoon show. So Baba says, ask yourself, am I a jewel of contentment? Some children say that they are this sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Bapdada does not like this word sometimes. Bapdada constantly gives love, remembrance, and happiness to each and every child. So Bapdada does not like this word sometimes. Always happy. Bapdada wants to know if you can transform this word sometimes. The word sometimes does not even exist in the dictionary of Brahmins, only always. So today, children, you who love the Father and have become free from the influence of Maya, Can you finish this word? Sometimes. Can you finish it? Bap Dada has been telling you for a long time that any type of upheaval is to come suddenly. In order to prepare for that, if you still now have the sanskar of sometimes, would you be able to claim a right to the fortune of the kingdom for all time? You all have love for Father Brahma in your hearts. You have promised Father Brahma, we are together, we will return together, and we will rule together. This is a firm promise, is it not? Nod your heads. Is it firm? How firm is it? Did Father Brahma ever use the word sometimes? He always gave all of you love at Amrit Vela, and together with the Father, always spoke of matters of knowledge, matters of love, and matters of zeal and enthusiasm. If Baba were to ask you to raise your hands, if you have love for Bap Dada, all of you would raise both your hands. Isn't that right? Are you sure? When you love someone, you also have love for every word that the loved one speaks. Father Brahma never said to Father Shiva that it happens only sometimes. He always followed the Father and also made you follow him because Father Brahma has deep love in his heart for you children. Therefore, what is your name? Brahma Kumari. Your name is not Shiva Kumari. To have love for Father Brahma means that whatever Father Brahma says, the Brahma Kumaris follow. Love means surrender. So, what will you surrender to? To his directions. Whatever he, that is Shiv Baba, said, he, Brahma Baba, did. Because Father Shiva is also with Father Brahma. He is not alone. You say Bap Dada, do you not? Today, Bap Dada wants every child to finish saying the word sometimes. Sometimes. All of you children are the Father's companions. You do love him, do you not? Out of love, you also surrender yourselves to him. And here, it is just a matter of surrendering this word because Bap Dada wants to make every child a victorious jewel of the rosary. Do you consider yourselves to be beads of the rosary? Do you consider yourselves to be victorious? Some children say that the number of Brahmins is huge and that the rosary is only of 108, and so only 108 can become part of it. Baba says, do not think that it is a rosary of 108. If you become complete and victorious, Bap Dada will add more strings in the middle. However, you do have to become victorious. Some children think, I don't know whether I will receive a number or not. If you become complete, the Father will give you a number because the Father has love for every child. You were told earlier that even if it is the last child, the Father has love for him too. Because even if that child is influenced by his sanskars, he has recognized the Father and said, my Baba. There are people in the world with such high positions who have not recognized the Father, but that child has recognized him. Even if he is influenced by some weakness, he has at least recognized the Father. At least he says, my Baba, with love. And this is why Baba had also told you earlier that the Father not only loves even the last number child, but that he also has a vision of benevolence, an attitude of benevolence for that child to continue to move forward. Today, Bab Dada is telling you clearly, do not think about other things. How will these happen? What will happen? Simply make yourself into a worthy soul. Simply make yourself into a worthy soul. Make yourself a karma yogi soul. The Father will give every child who makes himself worthy the blessing of all attainments and make him move forward. He will not keep that child behind. So let's take a moment and experience that I, the soul, I am a worthy child of Baba. I am the one who has recognized him. And Baba is making me victorious over Maya. Baba says, today at Amrit Vela, Bab Dada went on a tour everywhere, in this land and abroad. Generally, too, when Bab Dada tours around, you were told earlier, your special ancestor Dadis also go on the tour with Baba. So, what did Baba see while touring around? You know that too. You have very good thoughts. We will definitely do this. We will definitely become this. We will move along holding on to your hand with our hand. So, what is the hand? Father Shiva does not even have an angelic form. So, what hand is it? It is the hand of Srimat. Abroad, they have the fashion of walking hand in hand. So, here, the hand is of Srimat. And so, all of you are those who move along with your hands in his hand, are you not? Do you have that power? Father Brahma took every step according to Srimat and demonstrated that to all of you. He is the example of what you have to do and how you have to do it. He was the example in the corporeal form, let alone the incorporeal, but Father Brahma was your companion in the corporeal form. Just as Father Brahma gave his hand to the Father's hand of Srimat and became an angel, so you're following the Father in the same way, are you not? You remember to follow the Father, do you not? So what do you have to follow him in? He showed you everything very clearly. All of you know Father Brahma's face and his activities, do you not? You can make Father Brahma emerge with your intellect, can you not? Whatever the timetable was, Father Brahma did that. While in the physical body, he experienced everything here in the corporeal. All of you know Father Brahma's character, so follow the Father. Every step of Father Brahma's has been revised by you to make it firm. You have read about his 8 steps of what he did, have you not? You simply have to follow him. That's all. To follow means to become equal to Father Brahma. So just think, we have love for the Father, we have love for both fathers. You were told earlier too what it means to have love. The practical form of love is that Father Brahma says, And the children do exactly the same as the Father. This is the love of a true heart. So Baba says, and we do exactly what he says. What do some children do? They think that they have to do the same as Father Brahma, but they first do it and then think about it. So they did not do the same as Father Brahma, but you did whatever you did. If you're going to follow, then first think. Think before you have a thought. Is this the Father's thought? If it is, then do it practically. Do not think about it after doing it. First think about it and then follow. To follow Father Brahma means to become equal to Father Brahma. Do you have this courage? Do you have the courage to follow him? Those who think that you're going to do it, raise your hands. First think and then do. Do not do and then think. Baba says first think and then do. Do not do and then think. So let us take a moment and experience that we are following Brahma Baba. You first think how Brahma Baba performed an action, and then we do it. Today, Bab Dada especially wants to see every child have the power of contentment, the same as Father Brahma. All the other powers will come with this one power of contentment. So today, Bab Dada's special blessing is, may you have the power of contentment. No matter what happens, never let go of your contentment. Some children say when they have their heart-to-heart conversations, it is easy to become content, but difficult to make others content. When someone is doing something and you know that that is not right, why do you keep it in your heart? This one is doing this, that one is doing that. This one's nature is like this, that one's is like that. Do not keep this in your heart, because you have made the Father sit in your heart. You have seated him in your heart, have you not? Nod your head. Have you sat him there? Are you sure? Or do you also remove him and then sit him there? If you have sat him there, and then you have also kept these things in your heart, then together with the Father, you would also have kept these things in your heart. So do not keep these things in your heart. Bapdada has told you this method earlier too, that you must always have good wishes and pure feelings for such souls, and use your good wishes. And in any case, you understand that what that one is doing is not good, and so it is bad. If someone gives you something bad, will you take it? Since it is something bad, then why should you keep it in your intellect or in your heart? Why did you take something that was bad? While keeping your Father in your heart in this way, you will become equal to the Father. This is your promise, is it not? You're going to become equal to the Father, are you not? You are definitely going to become this, are you not? Or do you have doubts? I don't know whether I'll become equal or not. Do not think in this way, do you? To have love means to follow the Father. To have love means to follow the Father. Bap Dada now wishes to see each child filled with good wishes and pure feelings. So let's take a moment and we experience having true love for Baba. It's Baba that sits in our hearts. No one else, nothing else. Baba says, will the teachers become this? Bap Dada has special love for the teachers. Why does he love you? Because you have maintained the courage to sit on the Father's gatti. So teachers, you have courage, do you not? The Father wants from each teacher the future to be seen through your features. Bap Dada is speaking to the instrument teachers, but all of you are companions too, are you not? 75 years ago in the boarding school, Bap Dada had given these teachings to the little children, happy and fortunate. Each one's face should be like that. Even now, Bap Dada wants each child's face to be seen as that of a soul who has happiness and is fortunate. You have done a lot of service through words and you have done it well and you have the certificate of that. But now move forward in service through your face and your activity. When a poor person wins a lottery, his face and activity speaks. Seeing his face, everyone feels that today he has received something special. In the same way, seeing your face and activity, they should believe that you have attained something special. As Baba mentioned, through our face and activity, we should reveal Baba's love. What does Bab Dada want today? Become equal to Father Brahma. Follow Father. Because when one sees the condition of the time and how upheaval is coming, and it will come, and this is why Bab Dada wants to give each child the teachings, always remain happy and share happiness. The more happiness you share, the more your happiness will increase. Seeing you happy, others will at least become happy for 5 minutes. If unhappy souls become happy for 5 minutes when they see you, they would then love that very much. Today, Bab Dada is especially drawing your attention so that each child imbibes the power of contentment in his face and activity and make others imbibe it also. Acha, acha. So let's take a moment and absorb Bab Dada's versions. Baba wants us to follow him, to follow Brahma Baba in our every thought, every step, every action. Through our face and activity, they should reflect the power of contentment. All those who have come for the first time today, stand up. Look, you can see them. Half the class is of those who have come for the first time. Raise your hands. Look at all their hands, your new brothers and sisters. Look, how many have become your companions? Congratulations. Many, many congratulations. We've all reached here. We've all reached here to meet Dada. What are you going to do next? Follow Father Brahma. Bapdad is also pleased to see you all. Wah, the children have come. The whole family is happy. Our brothers and sisters have come. They have come. They have come. Now follow Father Brahma. Whenever something happens, when you have a question or any problem, after all, it is a world of problems, then instantly find a solution for it from your teacher. Do not wait for 2 days and then say, this problem is still there. You have come very late, haven't you? And you want to go ahead, don't you? Do you want to stay behind? No. You want to go ahead. Then to go ahead, just do this one thing. Do not keep any wasteful matter in your heart. For this, after meeting the Father at Amrit Vela, first you have to do Amrit Vela. And after that, Bapdada has taught you many drills. Keep doing one drill or another during the busy routine of your whole day. Bapdada is speaking to everyone. Take time out every now and again. Whether you are old or new, everyone definitely has to perform the drill to become bodiless instantly. Because in the times to come, you will have to become bodiless in a second. So perform this drill. Some say that they don't have time, no matter how busy someone is. If you are thirsty for water, then you will not get up. Will you not get up to get some water? You consider that essential, and so you will get up to get water. So definitely practice this drill for a minute to become bodiless. At that time, you will not be able to practice it. Some think that they will do it when the time comes. However, no. This practice of body consciousness for birth after birth will not allow you to become bodiless at that time. Therefore, take some time out from now on. Whatever time you're able to fix for this during the whole day, fix that from time to time for a second. I am a bodiless soul. Become stable in the form of a soul. Let's take a second to become bodiless. And I stabilize myself in the form of a soul. Baba says body consciousness should not pull you towards itself. Everyone has to practice this, whether old or new, because Bab Dada has been telling you this for some time. However, it is essential for you to do it. Otherwise, you will not be able to make your hand hold onto the hand of Srimad and move along. Your promise is we will return home together and come in the kingdom together. So everyone has to perform this drill. To all the new ones who have come, may you be happy, prosperous, and keep on moving forward. Acha. Acha. So let us pause. Take a moment with Baba. Become bodiless. Om Shanti. Shanti, thank you, Baba. Thank you, family. Maybe we can share what we'll take from Baba today. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. There are few points of today's Murli which are points for me to take back home and practice. When his Baba says, think before you do. Don't think after you do a particular thing. And while you were reading this, Swarabhai, what I was getting was the best way to look at it is being in the state of always in the company of Baba. The moment I'm off the company of Baba is where this thing happens. जैसे हिंदी में हम कहते हैं कि जैसी नजर हटी दुर्घटना घटी. So that's the point for me to take back home. Other point in today's Murli's Baba says, if you are content, all other powers will come naturally to you. So practicing contentment without having any thoughts of why, what around me, which will disturb me. That's another point to take home. The third point is Baba says, uh, when we see at Nirakari Shiv Baba, there is no hand. Then what is the hand that Baba is talking about? And today Baba underlines the word Shrimat. So following Shrimat at every moment, even while I'm doing a karma, being in that yogi state, becoming a karma yogi, these are few points for me to take back home. Oh, Shanti.
Om Shanti. As Baba said that, adding to Rakhi Ben's point, that Baba says that we have to be content, and so we will be in the position to give to others. And in few days back, Murli, I believe that in blessing, Baba said that you should be so much of contented that you will stop asking for anything. Now it's not a stool asking, but very subtle. We want kind of a response, even in our Brahmin family, kind of an acknowledgement, kind of a recognition, very subtle way, kind of a respect, expect respect or regards from others. And these all comes when we are broken or discontented inside. And also Baba said that when you are filled with the treasure that Baba has given us, then the real contentment would come. And for that, a beautiful point Baba has highlighted in today's Murli, that stop seeing others' defect, stop registering others' weakness in our mind. A beautiful saying Mama once said to someone, that when you see that somebody is doing something wrong, it is just they're releasing their weakness. When they are releasing something, why would you take it? So this is a beautiful way to practice, as Baba said in yesterday's Sakar Murli, that na dukh do, na dukh lo. When somebody is releasing something, why would we take it? So this way we can practice not to imbibe anybody's uh, defect or anybody's weakness, and we should not register it in our mind. And that way uh, the waste will not come, and we actually can stop the leakage. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Like sisters has shared, we can follow this practice during the day at the time of traffic control, that we sit for a while or take a pause even while working, that how am I feeling right now, and by doing so I can immediately work upon me, how I am feeling. If there is something in a subtle way, something which has come automatically without my awareness, I can know that and just work on this. Like Baba says, whatever Baba has given us yuktis, we can work on, and the same way we can give whatever I am feeling, I can change and work upon me and give to the same to the other person. This practice I'll do during the day. Thank you, Baba.
Om Shanti. Baba has said that change the word sometime into forever. Baba has given us so much love, peace, prosperity, not little, but gave us too much. So change the word sometime into forever. And second point, Baba has said that if you have Baba in your heart, why do you keep others' negative thoughts in your heart? Just don't don't keep others' negative thoughts or others whatever they say to you. If you have Baba in your heart, thank you. Om Shanti.
Shanti, thank you. Everyone, any other thoughts? Shanti, I like the point Baba was mentioning, describing the power of contentment. It's like to be in a state where the soul is completely content. Contentment is generally in reference to the drama. Whatever is happening, every scene, every actor, I, the soul, feel content. Means I don't create any thoughts about whatever has happened in the past, whatever is happening now, or whatever is to happen in the future. I can easily see everything as a cartoon show. And that ability that really comes when, like Baba mentioned, when I really invest time in practicing being bodiless. And he said towards the end, we cannot practice this because our sanskars of body consciousness will come and interrupt. So the practice of being bodiless means bodiless. There's no body, just I, the soul, a being of light. And so any dependence on the body is eliminated. And it's only then that I can then follow Father Brahma, following Brahma Baba in every step, in every action. Mother said to think before I do something. And so to think really is to feel Baba's presence. And the first step for that is to become bodiless. The other day we were having this discussion, and it was bodiless and soulful. Bodiless I use the body less and less. It's like body is something extra for us souls. We can exist without a body. There was a time when we used to be before this body was born, and after this body dies, you will still exist. And so this body is just a conduit, a medium, a puppet for us to come and express ourselves. And so this feeling of being bodiless is the key that I'll take today. Brahma mentioned to really practice this. And so the word sometimes will finish, because then I invest my time in practicing the drill of being bodiless. Om Shanti.
Sarabha, in the interest of time, may we invite you to take the meditation?
Okay. So let's take a moment. Go within. We shut off the external world. Everything physical is alien, foreign to us. We are spiritual beings, beings of eternal light. We live in our home of silence with Baba. The world of the body is down below. It does not belong to us. The world of the soul is our world. Here we live with our Father in our spiritual family. Here we are full. We are content. There is nothing in the story that can take our happiness away. We belong to Baba, and Baba belongs to us. This is the truth. This is the reality. Sitting here, we watch the story as a cartoon show. Every character, including the one I'm playing, is a cartoon. And I just watch it from a distance without getting emotionally engaged in it. I am content because I am with Baba. Nothing else matters. And as I come back into the story with the attitude of being complete, full, content with it, my face and my activity reveal Baba naturally. I follow Baba in everything naturally. His hand of Srimad, I'm holding on to it naturally. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Sarabhai, for such a wonderful Murli. Thank you, all of you, and see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. Till that time, have a good day.
Thank you. Om Shanti.